Ms. Blanca,
Yes, sir.
did you have a conversation with Alex Murdaugh about a shirt?
Yes, I did.
And let's go back. Where did this take place?
At the little house.
All right. What do you mean, the little house?
After Paul and Maggie were killed, Alec was not staying at Moselle. My husband and I were, and he would often stay in different places. But all his clothes and toiletries and everything were placed in the house that sits between Mr. Johnny Parker and his brother Randy. There's a small 2-bedroom house right there, and that's where all his belongings at the time went.
And where is that located?
In Hampton.
Okay, in Hampton. And who furnished this little house with clothes and toiletries and made sure stuff was there?
I did.
And who was Alex Murdaugh staying there with when he stayed there, if anybody?
He never stayed there. He would just go and get his clothing and eat whatever, if he would have a snack or something. He wasn't really eating.
Well, during the month of August, do you remember him having a conversation with you about a shirt?
Yes, sir.
Did you find that to be unusual?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell them what the conversation was and why you found it unusual. Please.
He walked in to the little house, and I was getting ready to leave, and he said, "B, I need to talk to you." And he said, "Come here, sit down." So I went in the living room. I sat down, and he was pacing back and forth in the living room. And he said, "I got a bad feeling." He said, "I got a bad feeling." He said, "Something's not right." And then he said, "Well, there's a video. There was a video that was out. I hadn't seen a video." And he said, "You remember the shirt I was wearing, that Vineyard Vines shirt?" That's what he said to me. And in my mind, I was saying, I don't remember a Vineyard Vines shirt. It was the polo shirt. But I didn't mention. He said, "Well, you know what? I was wearing that shirt." He said, in the that day. And still, I was just, I didn't say anything, but I was kind of thrown back because I don't remember that. I don't remember him wearing that shirt that day when he left. I know what shirt he was wearing because I fixed the collar, and the collar's a different material.
And I don't know what a Vinnie Vine shirt is. But when he left that day, was he wearing a Vinnie Vine shirt? Or was he wearing the collar you've described?
It was a polo shirt.
Polo shirt. Just using your common sense, that it appeared to you he was trying to tell you to say, "I was wearing the shirt."
Objection is sustained. That's the formal question.
How did you take that conversation?
I felt confused at first, and then I know what he was wearing the day he left the house, and I was basically confused. I didn't really know whether he was trying to get me to say that shirt, if I was to be asked that if that was the shirt he was wearing the day.
Now, Ms. Blanca, I'll show you what's marked 455, 457 for ID only. Do you recognize these, and do they relate to your testimony without saying what they are?
Yes.
Okay. On September 4th of 2021, did you have a conversation with defendant Alex Murdaugh?
I did.
Okay. And what did he ask you to do?
He asked me to send him a photo of the insurance cards.
And do you know what day of the week that was? And I'll go back here so you can talk. I'm sorry.
I don't remember the day. All I know was it's on my phone.
He asked you to send him a copy of his medical card?
Oh, it was on a Saturday morning because the next day was my daughter's birthday. That early that morning when he called me, he asked me when I sent him the picture of the plastic insurance card. He said, "No, I need the cardboard one." Well, the cardboard one was in Maggie's purse. It wasn't in the area where I usually kept the cards in the cabinet. So I told him, I said, "It's in Maggie's purse." He said, "Well, go ahead and get the cards and send me a picture of them." And I asked him if he was okay, and he said, "Well, I'm just getting some routine exams done," he said, "and I need the number so I could go ahead and schedule these appointments." And it was a Saturday because I was thinking, where's he going to go to get appointments done on a Saturday? But I didn't say anything. I went and I took pictures and I sent him all the copies of the cards that I found.
John, we'd offer stage 455, 457.
First of all, he consulted with me about this as he walked up to me a moment ago. I don't quite understand the relevance. Why him asking for, you want to tell me?
Talking to him,
I'm sorry, if he would just consult with me for a moment and tell me what the relevance is, but he hadn't told me.
With your permission?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, Your Honor, we sort of
Just talk.
surprised.
I think with that's 455, 457 without objection.
Reserving our previously made objections, I apologize.
What previous objection? What previous objection? You said reserving your previous objection.
I apologize, I'm just so used to saying that. I apologize. I had no previous made objection to this document concerning this issue. I apologize.
Made it without objection. There you are.
455, I'll stand right here, okay? Were you texting with Alex Murdaugh about sending these cards?
Yes, I was.
And that's the text, and is that his medical card you sent him a picture of?
One of the medical cards I sent him a picture of, yes.
Please listen.